Hey, what's up, you guys? This is Claire. Uh, I, that's how I feel. I feel so, mushed. Uh, but Liam said if I just go for it, then it should help me. But I am, in a house. Wow, that is so cool. Um, yeah, we're staying with some family, and yeah, we have been in a home now for like a month and a half. We were in some random farmhouse in California cleaning it up. Some like renters were doing this huge marijuana deal, and like growing so much, and they got like raided by the FBI. And the FBI and the people, like, they just left so much stuff and like crap overturned, and like weed everywhere, and like weed paraphernalia everywhere. It was just, and I love weed, but it was just so overwhelming and gross. Like, it really made me question like my drug of choice. However, I miss my drug of choice so bad right now. I'm having like really bad, like stagnant, just depression because like I am working, but I like am not working yet. Trying to be a sub again. I don't really know how it's all gonna work out. But I, have done some work, but and been back on social media, which is fun, but also just so irrelevant. Like, I really just don't care. To see the capitalism and the blindness of like all these brands and people purchasing and people like having ads for everything. Like, everything is spend money on this and it'll make you so happy. And it, like, I am happy to be in a home, and I keep looking over there because that's the shower, and I love the shower. I like take a shower once or twice a day because I'm just so grateful. Yeah, that was the hardest. Like, being homeless was really hard. I can't, like, I really honestly can't comprehend it yet. I think it was more traumatic than I knew when I was in it. Isn't that always how it is, though? So it's gonna take some time, but I'm just here back in Oregon, at least, trying to work on my health because I have Oregon health insurance. And with the pandemic, like, we just couldn't get a place in California. Like, everywhere was full, or if they had people that were supposed to be moving out, they weren't moving out, and they couldn't kick them out. And I completely support that. But there was nothing. And there's basically nothing everywhere. I just feel so bad for people that, were living in even more poverty than I was, or, children that were going through what I was. I am just so grateful to be back in a house and with family. It's kind of triggering for me because I don't trust easily. And I've learned a lot in the past 6 months about myself and what's really important in life. And I just really, really, really wanted to be heard by everybody for like the past couple of years. Like, I was just shouting at everybody, like, listen, this is what's going on. Even people that weren't ready or, weren't stable or wanting to hear what I had to say. So yeah, I've learned. I still feel awkward online because I don't feel like people care about what I have to say. Every time I film, I'm like, am I being like fucking, like, what is that word? I don't know. Like, in love, narcissistic? Am I being narcissistic because I'm like, this is worth people's time? I don't know. I think I have really awesome things to say, but I have a really hard time believing that people want to hear it. But I mean, if they want to hear it, they're going to click on the video, right? So, I guess I did write down some tips that we learned while being homeless. So, like, things we didn't know, and things that we learned. Maybe I could share those. So definitely, like, my new goal in life is to rid anyone of homelessness, like, and rid the barriers, because something that we realized is there's so many, like, barriers from being at the very bottom, like, houseless, shelterless, moneyless, and people aren't willing to give you loans. People aren't willing to do a lot of things when they would be willing to give money to, like, a celebrity or, yeah, anyway. I thought I had this. Oh yeah, okay. So, housing should be a right. It is, like, a basic human need, you know, shelter, food, and what's the other one? Love. So I would say if you are in a place where there's truck stops or, like, something like a Pilot or a Flying J, that is gonna be, like, a holy grail spot for you. Like, we showered there, we got food there, we got some discounts there, and, like, people, you know, I think they knew that we were, like, some new homeless people in town, and I was really happy to see people in the store, and we were really nice, and like, we were there every single day, so I feel like we made friends. It was so nice, and they had, like, a water pump, so you could get water, or, like, rinse something off. Like, in the summer, it got so hot all the time, I'd, like, go to the water pump and just, like, put my feet under it. Oh yeah, college campuses can also be a holy grail. Not during the pandemic. We got kicked off a college campus multiple times. But I think it can be awesome. Sometimes they have Wi-Fi or, you know, public fountains, just a nice, safe place to be. When we had to charge our stuff, there were not a lot of options. And when our car finally, you know, died after we got hit, we couldn't charge our phone. So I remember we, like, were stuck by a mall, and, like, we went everywhere in the mall, and if there were outlets, they were all locked up. But we did finally realize that the family bathroom, not the women's or men's, but, like, the one that you can take kids into or that's gender neutral, that one had chargers. So we'd bring, like, my laptop, my phone, Liam's phone, and our iPad, and we would, like, charge them all up, because you can charge our phones off of my iPad. It's kind of like a power pack. But, like, how fucking lame. We had to sit in a bathroom just to charge our stuff, and, like, people were trying to come in, and they probably needed to use it, but I also needed to use it. Oh yeah, if you're in a city at all, and, like, you're working at all, or you have the money, bird scooters, or, like, those scooters you can rent, can be really helpful if you have, like, a long way to go. I had to go to a doctor's appointment after our car was hit, and I was like, I cannot, like, it was over bridges and rivers, like, I couldn't get there. And then I was like, oh, I'll take one of these little scooters, and I got there really quickly and a lot less pain than walking, but it was really cool and really fun. It gave me, like, some serotonin to be riding on the scooter. Also, Motel 6, it's pretty nasty. At least that's probably what I used to think, like before I was homeless, and now it was like, oh my god, amazing. Like a shower and a bed and a TV, how fun. And like they even like give you a little soap, so nice. And yeah, so Motel 6 was nice because it's kind of cheap and they allow pets, so my baby could come. Public water fountains, utilizing those as much as you can. I would go to college campuses in the morning when the sprinklers were on, and I would shower in them or like wet my hair down and so I could get ready for work. So that probably won't work unless it's the summer. But I mean, that's when I was sweaty and gross anyway, and I needed a shower. But I totally would just go frolicking in these sprinklers. Oh, yeah. So, that's an update for you. I hope that everyone is doing all right. This crap stinks so much. I'm so bored. But I'm really, really happy that you're here. I'm really, really happy that we're connecting. And I hope that if there's any way I could help you, if there's any questions that you have, like, that you would feel free to ask. I just want everyone to know I'm thinking of you during this time of the season, and I am doing better, a lot better. So don't worry about me. And I'm excited for the future. I think, we should all just have some hope for the future. Even though I don't feel very hopeful right now, I know I will later. So, yeah, that's what's up, and thank you. I love you. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. I can get rich. I'll spend it on you, babies. Don't worry. Okay, bye.